Hi everyone, welcome back to an exciting video. I can't wait to do this. I picked up a Filofax original in rose at the Melbourne Planner Markets a couple of weeks ago, and this is it. I did a quick walkthrough of it on my haul video on the whole everything I got at the market. But today I am going to set it up for you on camera. I'll do a walkthrough of what came with it and then what I'm replacing it all with. It is gorgeous. I think what I love about it the most is how thin it is. So it's all leather, and then it's raw on the inside. So it doesn't have the bulk of, padding. It's sort of flexible. It's not as flexible as some, but it is quite flexible. And if I grab my B6, which is the planner that I use all the time and I adore, I helped create it as well, of course. It's quite thick and padded. Most other planners are quite thick and padded like that. So if we have a look at it from the top, it is a B6 planner, and it's really quite chunky compared to the size of the A5 Filofax. So look, I love this planner and I'll probably come back to it, I suspect, but I don't know, I really like the idea of this A5 for work so that I can carry it around a bit more easily. The other one is pretty heavy and bulky because of its thickness, and I think it just has a different look. I just want to try it out, and they had it at 40% off at the market, so I couldn't not, and the colour is so divine. I was one of the advocates for a pink B6, but we did go with something more neutral that more people could like, I guess you'd say. So this pink is just the perfect pink. So just for comparison, I do have my Thrive Pink Lavender here, probably my all-time favorite planner. Just to show you a comparison of the colour, so you can see it is the same kind of cooler tones, which is my favourite kind of pink, that cool toned pink, but it is much deeper in colour than this one is. So even the personal size, you can see, is so much thicker than the A5. However, I haven't added anything to this yet, so it may bulk out, of course. So let's have a look at what's in it to start with. You can see on the inside, my camera's on a bit of an angle, so I have to put my planner on an angle as well. So on the inside here, we have, there's a slot here. I'm not quite sure what people will use it for. I have an idea what I want to use it for. There is what I think might be like a skinny pen loop here. I did try putting my Kiki K pen in, and it's a bit of a struggle. It goes in, but it's a bit of a struggle, a bit tight. So I probably won't put, that's too tight, anything in there. I'll show you what I'm going to do. And then it has a big pen loop here, like a really big one on this side. It has these two card slots here, and then a big pocket at the back that I think I'll probably put receipts and stuff in, like I suspect. And then it says down here, the original Filofax, established 1921, made in the UK, A5 organizer, real leather, and it is in the patent rose. I've tried to tear this off because I would have liked to have used this clear sheet as a lifter, but I couldn't get this off, so I'm not going to. So what came in it was this lifter, just this piece of very thin paper, these 6 dividers that are pretty uninspiring. They're just manila with laminated labels. I don't think I'll use those. It came with an undated calendar, so I thought I'd try it out with a normal kind of Erin Condren style kit. This one is from GP Studio, just to see how it would fit. I used the times to put my appointments in for the week, and I put in my to-dos on the weekend, and then you can see here for the boxes, they are just a little bit narrower than the space available in the column. So if you wanted to, I guess you could do a proper decoration in here. I don't know, it doesn't really strike me as I don't know. It's very thin paper. You know, you can see here, you can see through to the other side, just of the printing that came in the paper itself. So I kind of like the idea of thin paper because you can put more in it. It's lighter, but I don't like being able to see through it so easily, I don't think. So anyway, it came with all this undated paper, which I can go and play with if I want to. It came with some contact section here. Name, address, telephone number, mobile number, and email address. Just a few pages. I think they just give you a few to kind of see what you like. This to-do list, which is okay, but this line is so big. Like, it's a huge to-do line. Like, I would fit 3 different lines in there easily for one tick box. So that's the to-do pages. It has a ruler. Oh, this is sneak peek at what's going in here. I'll just put that didn't come with it. Some graph paper, grid paper, and some blank paper. And then it also comes with the classic Filofax lined paper in white, green, blue, and pink. I'm not really a fan of the coloured paper, I'm afraid. And then in the back is this kind of silicone-y style top-loading pocket, which I probably will keep. And I accidentally already did some customization. This was just a yellow notepad with Filofax written on it. And I've taken some GP Studio paper from an old subscription box and replaced it because I think the colours go beautifully, and this is kind of the colour scheme I really enjoy. So this notepad just has blank paper in it. I think it's kind of cute. I think a shopping list is a good idea to go in here, but we'll see how we go. So I'm going to take everything out. I'm going to keep that pocket in the back. I'm going to keep the ruler. So I'm going to take this out and not use most of it. I think what I will keep, just for scribble notes in the back, is I'll keep this grid paper and the blank paper. I don't know, this coloured paper sticks to everything. The blank paper. And I'll keep the white lined paper at the back as well. So I am most likely going to get rid of all of this. So if you are in A5 and would like this undated week at a glance, week on 2 pages, contacts and some coloured paper, let me know. I'm very happy to send it to you if it's something that you would find useful. Alright, let's get to setting this up. Now, what's first? Okay, so I recently did a haul video from May Paper Co. and I picked up these frosted dividers. Now these are I can't remember what they're called. I'm going to have a quick look and just check. So these are from May Paper Co. and they're the premium frost dividers, and I just love them. I have actually ordered some tabs from her as well, some custom foiled tabs from her, because I couldn't really find what I wanted already done, and she's very fast, and I thought, why not? So, I said so too many times already. I have here a little section, a little A6 notebook that I plan my planner out in, and in here I've written out the list of what I want to put in each section. So I'm just going to put that to the side so that I can refer to it if I need to. I will do the pockets, and I've got some papers and things I want to put in here. I'm still waiting on a few inserts as well, but I just can't wait to set it up. I just have to show you. So let's start with the pockets because it's fun. It is lots of fun. I have some things here that I've been collecting over time. I have this little card from Hello Paper Cat, and it's the freebie if you use Arabea's freebie code when you order from her. So I think it's gorgeous, and I wanted to pop it at the top here, and I decided to use this little clip from Hobby Hoppers, and I'm just going to pop that on there. And I thought that's pretty useful because if I want to put other things underneath it as well, just to hold some stuff in there, I can do that too. So the next thing I wanted to put on there is, I've kind of put it together already. It is, I'll just take it apart and show you. It's this memo card from May Paper Co. Came with my order, and this Make Your Own Magic card that also came with my May Paper Co. order. And I thought that goes really nicely together. These two clips are from Hobby Hoppers. I have so many gold clips, but this planner has silver hardware, and I'm trying to avoid gold kind of as much as possible. So I thought this would go very nicely here, and I will use this clip. I think that's what I was planning to do, use this clip to, oh no, oh, actually it does work. No, that's not my plan, hang on. I have another clip that I got at the planner market, and it's from Anything Planning. And it's this beautiful paper flower one, and it's, you know, blues and pinks, really, really pretty. So I actually thought what I would do is pop this here and then use it to just go over the memo card at the back, so that then the clip is totally hidden, and it is just a super cute flower and a super cute Make Your Own Magic card. How sweet is that? Also at the market, I got a lot of stuff at the market, are these beautiful little flower clips. I have one of these from Danny V from a while back, but these are from the Coral Collective, and I thought they would look really cute just snuggled in above this Make Your Own Magic card. So I was just going to pop them here, and they can just go over that that band behind. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos over the last few days just to see how other people set up this kind of pocket side of the Filofax, because it is quite different to the Kikki K style of doing things, because, you know, the Kikki K has quite a structured pocket here, and I couldn't really find anyone who'd set it up, you know, with stuff. They just kind of put pens and a couple of clips, and that was it. So I also have this gorgeous little Oberlin character also from Hello Paper Cat, and she features on a bit of a risque card as well a bit later. So I wanted to put her down here, and again just using one of these gorgeous little teardrop Hobby Hoppers cards to hold her in place, and I do want her to sit above that card like so. So that's that. Now you know that I like to have a bit of acetate here to protect this. Well, it's normally fabric in Kikki K, but this is Filofax, so it's leather. I did want to put this down just to protect this leather a little bit. So, and I try to tuck it under the rings. It doesn't always stay there, but that's the aim. This acetate is from GP Studio, and it's silver foiled, and I think it's gorgeous. So that's going to go in there. And then I have these notepads from May Paper Co. And I just peeled off a couple of sheets, and I thought I would pop it in here for a bit of layering, and just in case I want to write a note on something and have it something pretty. So that's pretty much my pockets, I think. That's what I want to have there. And then the front I think I'm going to keep fairly neutral. This is going to be a work planner, so this is probably as busy as it's going to get, and I probably won't open to the front all that often at work anyway. So what I've done is got a bunch of papers that I've cut down, and they are going to go in here. So first up is this acetate from GP Studio as well. She has this for sale sort of separately in a little pack, and I'll just put this paper underneath it so you can see it's these beautiful paper cranes and gems, and these little origami boats as well. Just gorgeous. I adore it. So I wanted to put that in with the first divider. I think I'll put the divider first and then the acetate. Because the dividers are frosted, I think either way, I don't know now. Actually, I'm going to put it on top. I'm going to put it on top because it's already kind of muted, if you like. I'll put it over here so you can see. I think that's super pretty. So that's going to go there. I'm just going to put one piece of white paper behind here. So what I've done is ordered, this first section is going to be monthly, and I've ordered some monthly inserts from Aussie Planner Chick, and they should be here pretty soon. So I'll just put one sheet in for now, and once they're here, I'll put those in. So I'll just survive without a monthly spread for this week. So my second section is going to be my weekly, and that's where all the action's going to be. And in that same order, that same pack that the acetate came in was also this beautiful paper. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of coral. And then there's these beautiful flowers. It's a bit like cotton until you look up close and you can see it's actually a little flower. I'm not quite sure what they are, except they're gorgeous. This kind of looks like a woman with long hair as well. I just think it's this beautiful fluid kind of geometric thing, and I adore it. So that's going under the frosted divider, and on the back is another one of their beautiful kind of blobby little patterns, which I really quite adore. So that's what's going in the front of my weekly section. And then I have this A5 dot grid paper from Aussie Planner Chick. I'll just show you a close-up of that grid. It's a very faint grey grid, and you know me, I like to make my own layout for the week rather than using pre-made inserts, so I like to use dot grid paper for that. So the next section is going to be my goals, and these are they're goals for work that are kind of set for you in terms of a larger strategic goal, and then from that you can map out your own sort of mini goals and tasks and things. So same box as the other two papers. This is a piece of vellum from that box. If you can see, it's just got these beautiful pale green and pink and purple kind of cloudy looking colours through it. So for now, that's what I'm going to use in there with this next divider. I haven't quite decided exactly if something else might go there instead. And again, dot grid paper. I have an idea for my goals layout that I want to use, or else I might use one from Jasenia's printables that I've got already as well. I'm not sure, I haven't decided. So next section is content, and I have this piece of paper from maybe American Crafts. I'm not sure now actually where it's from, I've forgotten. Actually I've just cut it, so I have the offcut for it just here. Oh, that's right, it's Echo Park. It's an Echo Park Paper Co. piece of paper, 12 by 12 paper, and I've just cut it down. It has these cute little crafty sayings on it: crafting, creation, imagine, love, sewing, make. That covers it. Happiness. So I thought that was pretty cute. And let's see, above or below the acetate. Oh, acetate, the divider. I think under the divider is cute. So that is, and there's the back, very bright stripy. So this is my content section. Again, dot grid paper. So this is for tracking social media, the website, and events, because they're all kind of interlinked with each other. And then next up is projects, and for my projects file section, I'm going to use some of that same acetate as before, vellum as before. And then the final section is the notes section, and I don't actually have anything for this yet. I may get something soon, so I'm just going to put this lined paper in here from Filofax. Let's go back a bit. Did I forget to put paper in? I have a bit more dot grid paper here, so I'm just going to pop it in back here where the content section is, project section is. So that's that. You can see the difference in these papers maybe. I don't know if you can. the A5 dot grid is super bright white, and the Filofax is kind of a cream colour. It's just an off-white. It's not cream, but it's kind of an off-white. So I'll pop that there. Okay, so in the back I have my pocket, and I have this paper from Tickled Pink. Planning? Tickled Pink. And it is bows on one side and birthday cupcakes on the other side. So what I plan to do is put this in the back here and just have that as, because the pocket is really flexible, like super like silicone-y flexible. I kind of wanted something a little bit sturdier to almost act like a page lifter as well. This does fit in here. I have put it in there before. Okay, great. And look away if you're easily offended or offended at all. But I have this Odalin card from Hello Paper Cat that I've been dying to use, and I'm going to put that in here. Just a little bit of shade for work, but hidden in the back of my planner, so only you and I know about it. So I'm going to pop her in there because I think she's gorgeous. Okay, so that's that. That's kind of the major setup. I will have a weekly section in this second section, so I will want to put my Filofax ruler in here. However, I am going to probably have some top tabs in here maybe. I'm not sure, haven't decided. Alright, I'm not quite done. I want to put a few more bits and pieces in. So I have also from Hello Paper Cat this Gucci Girl journaling card who I adore, and I just wanted her to sit at the front here. She can clip my acetate to my frosted divider. I just thought she could sit just there at a jaunty little angle and look super cute. Love her. And then in my goals section, so that's for the month, and then I'll keep the weekly as well like that. And then for the goals section, which is this one here, I have this, well, it's a pencil board actually from Natty Planning, and it is obviously from Handmaid's Tale, good grief. It's a Hobonichi pencil board, but I thought why not use it in my planner as a goals divider. So this is going to be my goals section. Although maybe, hang on, I might put it in the weekly section. Yeah, I'm going to put in the weekly section because, just like that. Because I actually have this gorgeous one from Danny V that I've been wanting to put somewhere for ages, and it kind of just is a prop on my desk, but I just adore it. It's a little shaker card that says look to the stars. So maybe that could go here. These are from Hobby Hoppers. I might need another one shortly as well. So if I just clip this to the divider like I have been, I think that is super cute. And okay, so that's monthly, weekly, and goals, and then the next section is content. So this section, I think maybe because it's got the words on it, I might leave it as is. But what I do want to do is put in, now this is the only goal that's appearing in my planner, and it's this beautiful clip from Tender Designs. I just adore it. I think it's beautiful. So I'm going to put it on here to clip my acetate and paper together. So you see, normally I would laminate all the papers, but because I have this frosted divider, it allows me to have the paper underneath. I don't really need to laminate it because I have managed to kind of clip it to the divider. But it also means that I can swap it out whenever I want, reuse the papers for something else if I change up the way I want to look at things in here. So I'm kind of happy with the way that turns out, I think. Alright, second last section is the projects section, and it doesn't currently have any cool paper behind it, but it will. I will get there eventually. But what I do have is this journaling card from GP Studio. It says see the good in all things, and it's this cute little desk, living room kind of layout. So I'll just pop that on there like so. I think that's pretty cute. And then last up, my notes section, which I don't have anything else for either. What I do have though is some clips that I want to use. I got these two from Tender Designs at the Melbourne Planner Market. One is like a navy grey kind of colour. It's beautiful colour with white stitching. And then there's the beautiful pastel pink one as well. So I think right at the end on the notes section, now these really are there for decoration only. I'm not actually going to use these, probably won't use these for every day. I don't tend to carry around my planner with the clips in. I find that they tend to fall off in my handbag and I don't want to lose them. So I'm just going to put this is the Peach Pom from Peach Pom. Put that one there. I'm kind of just skipping a section here and there before I put down the next clip. This pink bow. And then from Simply Danny Creations, I have this gorgeous little sloth. I thought he goes really nicely with the bow. So I'm going to put him in, but I don't really want him to show on this card, so I'm going to put him at the back here on paper instead, just for now. And there we have the finished product. So let me, oh, pens. I discovered that I can fit a mild liner. Hi guys, I've been waffling on about pens for the last 5 minutes and I don't know how much of that you missed. I just looked up and saw that my screen was blank, so many apologies. I was just showing you how I fit these two pens in here, a Kikki K ballpoint pen and a Zebra mild liner. Zebra? A mild liner, anyway, in grey. I like the idea of crossing off in grey highlighter. I've seen the Planner Spot do that quite a bit, and maybe Julie from Plan to Create, and I like the way it looks. I just never kind of remember to do it, but let's try again in this planner to see if I can make that happen. So here is my A5 Filofax. Yes, weird to say that and not say my Kikki K B6. Little view from the top with these gorgeous little clips. My little Peach Pom and my little sloth and these two beautiful bows from Tender Design, and in the bottom is the little Tender Designs bow as well, which is so pretty. So let's have a little look through the planner and see where we ended up. So smooth and thin, and I just adore it. It's really lovely. So we have, maybe zoom you in a scooch. We have a pretty simple pocket setup here on the side, although maybe a little more, a little less simplistic than some of the Filofax pockets I've seen. But I really wanted to do a bit of Desley Jane in here and have some pretty things that I would normally have in my planners. So that's why that is all there. And I may add some more things as I go, just see how this works. I have mentioned where all the shops are from already, so if you wanted to know anything else, I will have photos of everything on Instagram, and I will tag all the shops on Instagram so you can just instantly go and buy things if you want to buy them, because they are super cute. So I really love how this setup looks. It's not as crazy as some of my pockets have been in the past. I probably will pop stickers in here for the kit that I'm using for the week, maybe, just in case I want to add things as I go, or even just some little dots and things like that might be useful for planning on the go. And now we have my beautiful Gucci girl from Hello Paper Cat, my monthly section at the beginning, and as I said, I'm waiting for my divided tabs to arrive. my weekly section, which I'm going to dive into very, very soon to do a plan with me. And then we have my goals section, which I'm so excited to set up. Let me know if you want to see that. If you want to see me working out how I plan my goals, and then I'm going to try and figure out how to track my goals as well. So if you're interested in seeing that, I think that could be quite interesting. Let me know. I'm happy to film it, whatever I can that isn't, you know, confidential for work. But I could probably pick a couple of goals and really map those out for you. So that's the goals section, and then next is our content section, which is where we're going to track the website, social media, and events and things like that. And then we have my project section, which is currently whatever projects are turning up really, but currently it's implementing a CRM and also a new finance system, and I'm managing the CRM team and I'm on the finance team as well. So huge jobs, those two, but that's what's going to be in there. And then lastly, I need some paper for here, and I have an idea of what I want to use, but my printer is not hooked up yet. So this is just the notes section where I will scribble away. And then right at the back we have the top loading pocket where I could just throw things in that I need to, maybe some business cards and things like that, since I don't really have business cards anywhere else. And the beautiful birthday paper on the back. There is another pocket here that we can put things into, and then I have my notepad that I have covered with some GP Studio paper on the back there as well. So that's it. That's my new setup. Can you imagine that I've moved away from KikiK into Filofax? Oh my goodness. Now I haven't really moved away, have I? Because I still have, I'm trying to remember. I still have my big finance planner that I haven't finished putting together, so you haven't seen that yet, but I have talked about it. I have my personal kind of muck around planner, which is also A5, and it's my Thrive Pink Lavender, this one, but in the big size, which is just for fun and for my photography and stuff like that. And then I also have my little Met You KikiK, which is my Paris planner, because I'm saving up to go to Paris, and this is on the front page of that planner as well, because I bought 3 of these cards because I love them so much. Okay, so that's it. I'll stop rambling. This is my new go-to. I'll be keen to see how this travels to work, because I don't know whether these pockets will stay secure. As I said, I'll probably take the clips off and leave them at home. I don't want those to come off at work, and also it's a bit much to carry around at work as well, because I will take this to meetings. I take my B6 to meetings with me everywhere, so this is going to replace that. I'll be carrying this to meetings and doing all of my notes and things in here, so I will probably take out the clips off of it so they don't get lost. Okay, that's enough rambling from me yet again. I thank you so much for watching. Again, thank you for all of your comments. Okay, so that's it. That's my A5 Filofax setup. So far, of course, so far. I will be adding more to this as time goes on, and I'll show you another walkthrough once I've finished it up and got all the inserts that I need and set up everything that I have to get set up in there. Okay guys, thanks again. I'm going to see you very soon. Bye.